Hello, everybody. This is Sam316, and I just saw the Bethesda E3 press conference, and as you could probably see from the screen, uh, tried to adjust it somewhat in the middle anyway. Um, the one thing uh, I kind of got from the press conference is that it wasn't particularly exciting for me, except for maybe the Wolfenstein part. The rest of it was just, buy this, new, products and then use our old products that we had for years and years and years and years and years on it. And it wasn't, anything like a new Fallout or anything like that. Um, so that kind of sucks. Um, and something else that kind of sucks, but I don't I don't have the words for it, and you're looking right at it. And it's something called the Bethesda Creation Club, and what it is I guess is a collaboration between modders and Bethesda itself. And essentially, what it is, for those of you who didn't watch the press conference, it's a collaboration with the studio and the modders, and it's supposed to basically give you um, like bug-free mods. It's supposed to give you achievements, which I don't see how that works because at least on the PlayStation 4, which I currently have now, it turns off your achievements when you use mods. So I don't see how that works. But yeah, so that's kind of weird. But yeah, the biggest thing, however, is what you're seeing here. And I don't know how to feel about this because what it is essentially these mods that basically are made for Bethesda and tested and stuff. They're going to charge you for it. Now, Bethesda has tried to do this type of thing before, and they tried to charge on Steam, and it did not go over very well whatsoever. It was horrible. It was a bad idea, and I just hope that they're not going to repeat their mistake. Because what I was worried that they're basically what they're gonna do is they're gonna charge you for the regular mods, and I have to say that would really suck. That would just be horrible. That wouldn't. Oh my god, that would be horrible. Because that's like kind of like the fun thing to do is to go on there and find mods and put them on there. And now that there's going to be, well, what I thought was a pay gap. So basically, I'm afraid that they're going to eventually either get rid of the regular mods and just have exclusive Creation Club stuff, or they're going to, yeah, or they're just going to just, charge for both. And, even if it's like a small fee per se, like say, as you can see here, you notice that it says purchase credits. Or it's just an X right there next to details down there. That would really, really, really suck. That would just be horrible. If like you could use regular mods, but they charge you like $100 credits to do so. And then plus two, I mean, if that's the case, how much are they gonna be for the credits? what you get 100 for like $10 or something. As you can see, the it seems like the armor and stuff is let's see, it says horse armor. Well, that's 300. The backpack's 500. So, and then the weapons are 500. So, and then the furniture, which actually is kind of cool because see, if it was just the furniture, it wouldn't really be a big deal because with the furniture, I would be willing to pay to get quality furniture, especially on the PS4 since there's no external mods. No external assets to mods. So that would be cool, but I don't even know if they're going to do that. They were kind of vague on it. Like, they weren't really sure themselves what they were going to do. And apparently it's coming out this summer, which I'm guessing is either going to be July or August. Uh, well, something, yeah. It'll probably be, though, now that I think about it, it'll probably be like August or September that they'll do it. Because that's still technically the summer. So, yeah, that's what they're going to do there. And that kind of sucks. But yeah, I'd be willing to pay like that Gauss rifle right there. And if you watch the E3 press conference, I'm not gonna give it away, but they show, obviously the Gauss rifles from Fallout 3. They show something else that I used to use, armor wise, from Fallout 3, and yeah, it's pretty cool. Uh, I'd be willing to pay money for that. It's just like, am I gonna have to spend like if I could spend like $50 and get like mm, 3,000 credits, that would be cool. But it's gonna be one of those things where a there's gonna be so much stuff that you're not gonna get everything that you want. B, it's going to come at a very inconsistent basis, so there's not going to be enough stuff. Or C, some stuff, or there going to be more stuff than others. Like I imagine the backpacks and stuff are easy to mod, so there's going to be more of them. But then when it comes to, like, say, the furniture stuff, which is what I'm looking forward to, there's probably going to be less of the furniture stuff. And, or maybe there's going to be more furniture stuff, and then there's going to be less armor, armor and stuff. The power armor, you know, it's yeah. What I'm guessing though is that if they're gonna do this, as far as they said they were gonna do this over PC, Xbox One, and PlayStation 4, what I'm guessing is, and a lot of people else, a lot of people said this as well, is that what they're gonna do is they're gonna keep the mods, the regular mods for free, and then they're going to charge you for the stuff that they do at the creation club. And you know, I have to say for people like on the PC and the Xbox One, this is going to suck for them because what they're going to do is they're going to just get the same monitor. They're either going to release it on the Nexus or Bethesda.net for free. Maybe not Bethesda.net, but of course everybody. Well, if you don't know, well, there's a place called the Nexus, and if you're on PC, you can pretty much just download this. They probably even have this right now, and it's free of bugs and stuff like that. So basically, the PC and the Xbox One users have it so good, and it's not probably going to go so good for them. It's I mean, like not go so good for them as far as this because they already have this stuff. The only thing, it would be great on would be um the PS4, because the PS4, as far as mods are concerned, on Fallout 4 and Skyrim Special Edition, is that they can't use any external assets, which means that you cannot add anything to a mod that's not already in the game. And by doing this, it's essentially going to get people that have PlayStation 4s new content that's not part of the internal assets. So in other words, they're going to get new external assets, but with a cost. Now, I'm not so much into the armor, like I said, the weapons, but I'm a big creation guy, so I would love to get my hands on some of the furniture stuff. And the furniture stuff seems cheap, like modern furniture. I think that would be pretty freaking sweet if they had that, to be honest with you. Um, uh, you know, some clothing options, stuff like that. But like I said, it's my hope is that they're not going to get rid of the regular mods, and my hope is that they're going to have some pretty good stuff for the furniture parts, and well, really for the creation club, they're going to have stuff that is worthwhile to get. And mm, I think my biggest thing is the pricing. Like, I don't mind paying for content. I don't. But, if it's so expensive, then I'm just not going to bother with it. I think Bethesda has an opportunity to make this work if it is reasonable price wise. So in other words, if you're paying $3 for a furniture mod, or you're paying $6 for a rifle or something, if you're on the PlayStation 4, it is going to actually be a sweet deal. But I mean, for Xbox One and for PC, they don't need this. They can use external assets unless they're getting rid of the mods altogether, and they're just going to control it in house. That's the biggest thing, and yeah, that's pretty much going to suck if they do. I'll tell you that much. But they've been kind of tight-lipped, so yeah. So my hope is that when they do announce the date that they're going to implement this, that it's going to have some cool stuff that's not very expensive. And keep in mind they're going to do this for Fallout 4 and for Skyrim. So for Skyrim, it's going to be pretty damn sweet. And also, too, I want to bring this up real quick. I think this would go very well for quests and for like maybe campaigns. Like maybe we can have like Fallout 4 Dust for the PS4. I think that'd be awesome. And other stuff like that. I'm looking up there and I see creatures. That'd be cool if you could have like, I don't know, you could have centaurs like in Fallout 3, or I don't know, have a like texture pack or called resource packs on Minecraft, but have the graphics look like that kind of, it's like a grayish green type of fluorescent glow that Fallout 3 had, or maybe have the Enclave go in there. And like I said, PS4. That's all I care about. It's the PS4. Until I get a Xbox One, well, by the time if I ever do get an Xbox One, they're probably going to implement this anyway. So, excuse me. But yeah, that's about it. I just wanted to say I've been away for a while. I was kind of down on myself, and I'm not gonna get into it because I don't want to sound like a crybaby. But I was gone for a while. I privated my videos. I plan to make more, but they're gonna have the comments off. They're not gonna be rated because just not enough people are following me to do that. So I'm making these videos. Whenever I make videos from now on, they're not gonna be rated or disabled. It's not because I don't like to hear criticism. It's not that I don't want thumbs down. Any type of interaction would be great for me. Whether it be thumbs down, not thumbs down, whatever in between, that's fine. So yeah, I got rid of my Patreon. Nobody was on it, and nobody's gonna give money to a guy like me. It's whatever. I'm not pissed off about it. I kind of figured that's how it would go anyway. But anyway, so I gotta change this up, but I don't got my Patreon, so you don't have to bother going there. You don't have to like it. Just the views would be cool. I might turn on my comments, see how many people I get. I'm probably not gonna get more than I'd say 15 people will watch this video, but who knows? I could get a lot of people. I doubt it though. Anyway, I don't want to sound like poor woe is me, poor hemp, blah blah blah. But just want to tell you what was up with me. Um, I privated my other videos, so they weren't doing very good. They were kind of down. That a lot of them didn't get views, so those are privated. So I think what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna make more videos. If I get a better response, I might de-private them. But and then people could see if they want to see, which I don't know if they do. But anyway, so yeah, that's about it. So I mean, subscribe is the only thing. If you want to do, go ahead and subscribe. I know there's gonna be more. I'm gonna make another video shortly after this, which is going to deal with building mechanics that they should add into the next Fallout if they're going to have a settlement system that should be implemented without mods. So keep your eyes on that, and then I'm gonna have some wrestling related stuff. I'm gonna have my rants. Most people don't know that I used to do a rant series. I'm probably gonna do a rant on Jim Cornette. Um, so if you're into professional wrestling and you want to hear that, I have that in the future. Um, I'm gonna try to get some recordings off of my PlayStation 4, although I don't know how to do it. I have to do some research on that. But I would like to show you you know, my settlements that I built on there, especially Sanctuary, because I added a bunch of PS4 mods into it, and it's big and it's tall, and it's almost when you get there, it like slows down because I have unlimited building. But yeah. Uh, so this is getting close to 19 minutes, so I'm just gonna go ahead and just call it a day. Oh, I hope you don't see my mouse. I'm so jabroni. I haven't done this in a while. So hopefully you didn't see my mouse. If you did, whatever. My cursor to my mouse. So yeah. Thank you very much for watching the video. If you have, um, since I'm gonna turn off the thumbs up and stuff, like I said, you don't have to thumbs up. It just subscribe if you want, and then hopefully it'll go good, and I'll add more stuff. I'm gonna add more stuff anyway, but it's just you know, kind of starting from scratch and all that jazz. So yeah, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and stop right here before it gets to 20 minutes. So I thank you very much for watching, and I will definitely see you next time. See you later, guys.